Yeah. What you say, dog? So what you doing? Your mic is muted. I don't know yet. You wanna do randos? Bet. All right. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I had a definite no. Okay. Bruh. Texas State, Kennesaw State, that's dead, and Ohio. No, just Ohio. Not, yeah, like they just real regular Ohio. Okay. You know what? I'm just run with these boys. Alright. Bet. Playing at the Neutral Stadium. 8 p.m. Boom, boom, boom. This is going to be interesting. Oh. Mm-hmm.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs. Taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Texas State
how he beat me. That was like my first time playing anybody on that bit.
David Pollock and Jesse Palmer
with my ass.
Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
I need that get back, you know what I mean? Like I ain't played a game, Q. Like I ain't know what I was doing. I want the ball first. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. How are you all doing? I'm fine. Thank you for asking. Birds are chirping, tweet. The dogs are barking. Guys. Kept me, the barbershop blessed me. And today, this day will be a great and wonderful day to play some NCAA.
I know he thinks he can house everyone.
Running with the $5. I saw that. I like, hey man, say man. But guess what? I almost don't count. Oh my. Hey man, say man. Nah, I ain't see this. Wait a minute, dawg. I didn't see this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This might be. I may not be able to. Oh my gosh. That is wow. They do not have a bad team. They really do. They are not a bad team. That is okay. So I can't do nothing with that one. Boom, boom, boom. Need some. have a bad team. Bruh. Yo defense. I'm hurt right now. Uh, it's bad this way, Kill. I ain't gonna hold you. Well, we finna see. Mm, I know what I want now. Nah, I can't do it. I can't do it. Nope. Leave that there. Leave that there. Mm. This where it gets sticky. Ugh, it's horrible. No, 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 no. I need you to be up here, and I need somebody else just a bit faster. Yeah, you gonna have to make it do what it do. That's crazy. All right. Let's go.
You just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Mm.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They're bringing heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
Quarterback checking off.
He did his best.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Escapes the sack.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
At the 6-yard line.
That was crazy. That
this
was
quarterback
crazy.
has some mobility in the pocket,
That was
but soon
crazy.
enough, there was nowhere to
He
move.
dodged
He
2
has
sacks.
mobility, for goodness gracious. His offensive
line ain't
do
good.
something. It's hard to make 3 guys miss just to get back to the line of
Come
scrimmage. They got to
on,
do a better
man.
job holding up their end of the bargain.
And not the
This is
optimum
horrible.
setup to try to salvage the opening drive with a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's McLeod. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
And on that 3rd down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback as an intended target. And as a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up 4.
And the Bobcats will call on their punt team. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. Slips through the line. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll run this play from the pistol. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
receiver failed to hook up. They'll try it again on second down.
Come on, defense.
He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone.
Oh my goodness, he did not get done like that. That's crazy.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy.
Oh
it's a go route. Like that receiver streaking straight down the outside of the field. And my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. They're just about ready to kick it away. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
This offensive line ain't it.
Find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays
This
that you
is
know
not
you can run
it.
inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
It's like they had no
Not what
chance.
they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
From the gun, the running back has it.
Who hit him?
They'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jumpers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus-pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
Feeling some heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy.
Come on, bro. Come on with throwing motion.
That pass not closes. He got
Oh,
trying
my
to
goodness.
deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. This is an area of the field where it's really advantageous to just go for it. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. And it's knocked away.
This man pissed me off. Oh my gosh. Matter of fact, that's what I needed to see. Horrible. This junk crazy. Matter of fact, now I think about it. Why is he even? That's crazy. That bastard slow as dirt. Alright, bet.
On 4th down.
And your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on 4th down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
throws to the back.
Why is he?
Grab near the marker. It's Payne.
Why is
and
he?
he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll throw it on first down. Got a man. It's Cook. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
Come on.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Incomplete, and the defense holds.
That is just a play.
I thought he did. If he did, I was going to get off the game.
Fourth down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive. He's not.
That was a, hey, bro, I can't hold it. If you would have completed that, yeah, Dot Master J. That would have been your nickname.
Failed fourth down in their own end last time. David sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out in your spot.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points. All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run game coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point. But finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carry.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
The give to the back.
Why are you taking so long to pull number 13? Why?
The defender being a heat
Why are you taking that long to get there?
He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort.
Get the
and that pass picked off. Trying to take it
hell
back.
out of here.
Inside the 30. Inside the 10.
All right, Jalen.
And they
Okay,
capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Okay. That's how we coming, Jalen. That's what we doing. Thank God, man, caught him. That would have been crazy. That would have been crazy. Bruh. Alright, I gotta remember.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Gets it out fast.
Ah!
Touchdown, TCU! A great catch and run for 6. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off and just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
On to attempt the try. Oh, and he missed it. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback.
Get better. Golly. I need him to get right. Because he killing me. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's my fault. Well, let me get him out of there. Mm-hmm. No. Mm-hmm. You say you ready? Okay.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking for a productive play on first down.
Nah, I did. Nah, I like it.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout.
Yes, sir.
To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
That boy hurt though.
Big chunk way to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to
he
this
hurt,
defense.
but when you catch that slanter, back to the ghetto you go.
They'll go to the ground.
Come on.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
That back got thumped, and that happened fast. That linebacker got in there
Something.
so
Word.
And the most important thing for the back, when you see that coming, make sure that football is riveted to your rib cage.
You lose the football, you lose the ability to carry the football. Coaches are going to give that squarely to somebody else.
That's caught. It's Sparks. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Got the quick pass. They make the stop, but the sweep
throw to the flats.
plenty to give them a first down.
That wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive
You
play
worried
this
for a
offense.
minute right
They
there with that,
needed
though. I ain't gonna
some
lie to you.
momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than
'Cause
converting
there
on
was
third
nobody
down.
over
Awesome
there.
job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
I was
Bobcats are flying
to
down
the
the field.
partners.
From the gun, the ground game. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job
Wait a
getting
minute.
tackles. This is a guy that can break tackles and turn those
Have I
types of
been
plays
asleep
into
on him?
home runs.
They'll go right back to
Nah,
it.
he sucked.
And you
Nah.
can forget running in the middle against this
Nah.
defense.
Well, they're trying to run the football there. Just
Nah,
they got
nah.
dominated up front at the point of attack.
Oh my God.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here.
What?
Locker room.
That man just folded. What the world?
through the air. It's McLeod. Fires downfield.
Oh my gosh, he hurt.
And the Bobcats in the hurry up.
Yo, I did not.
Offense
I did not
calls
call
a
this play.
timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here.
Why he didn't go after that is beyond me.
Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. Quarterback checking the play. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He turns that loose down the right side. Touchdown, Bobcats! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the points column
you hell.
39 yards out.
You
About to
hell.
kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
I got
from inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
I gotta do my best with it, man. You feel me?
TCU has it back in the Horned Frogs go on offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying.
He'll loft one deep down the left side.
Every time. Bro, come on, bro.
And they were
you got help over the top, son. You got help over the top.
More than 30.
That's what's so scary about
you
this
got
offense.
help
They've got
over
guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Playing with you, I don't know what's going on.
Not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
The give to the back. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break.
Come on, defense. Come on.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Fires to the wideout.
No. Get the.
There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, 1st and
goal.
Get
the hell out of here.
From the gun, looking for a man. He'll throw it. Snags it. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Great timing there in that throw by the QB on the out route. Gets it to his guy just in time. He makes the catch, and his momentum takes him out of bounds.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. And they'll shut him out of bounds after the short game. The Horned Frogs will hustle to the line.
And didn't do nothing.
They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. And they're able to get him back. So they've got the lead. They can make it a 2-score game with a chip shot field goal, but instead, the offense is out there on 4th down.
Get the fuck out.
They will score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
I'm
really
running.
By the quarterback getting through
Cover 2.
He wanted to throw that football down the field, but nobody was open. He never forgot about his running back, running the swing route, spitting it out to the perimeter, and letting him do the rest for a touchdown.
And he drops makes it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Yeah,
they want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Yeah, come on.
They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first down.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Wide out in motion. Trying to find his man on first down.
Oh, my God.
And that one is picked up in the end zone. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically.
Lofts one high and deep.
Right.
And he intercepts it. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has
finally.
Up the 41-yard
I done
line.
switched to him every time.
Backs you think don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back?
That's crazy.
The interception. Nice job breaking on the football.
That's
you say
crazy.
that's why you play defense because you don't have hands?
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before that.
Yeah, 2 biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those 2 things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
That was nasty.
Guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment.
Okay.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second.
Oh, my God.
The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming.
TCU 19, Texas State 7.
Yeah. Oh, you got the ball back. Man, that's crazy.
The Bobcats will kick it away to crank up the second half.
I keep forgetting you got to hold that boy.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well,
he tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he holds it in at the 25. Racing down the left side. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, TCU!
Oh, my God.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Texas State defense in secondary ain't do much of nothing.
It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it.
And this?
He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the two.
You know what?
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
I took a lot of ass whippings in my day.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense.
God damn.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it goes through his hands.
Bro, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Well, this defense has been lights out for the majority of this football game. They did give up a score to this guy, but they know who the big weapon is. They know where the quarterback is going to be looking. So here in the second half, they're going to have a plan for him, and they did on that last one.
That was sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some
yards.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he will feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
Gotta get the
Trailing
ball.
by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout.
Yes, sir. Come on.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
All right.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. Now, I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back, because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
And the Bobcats pick up the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30.
Feel me, he ain't let me down yet.
Understanding the situation,
That's crazy.
Doesn't have to be sexy.
I
I gotta make sure I get to that stick, get to the
I
first
usually
down.
like my running backs of a darker hue, you know.
Here's the handoff. The ball's loose. That football must be riveted.
That wasn't the white boy. That was the black boy that fumbled.
Let it go. At least they fell on it.
You know,
It was the brother. Golly, that's crazy.
Especially against this defense, the prize
That's
themselves
crazy.
on creating takeaways, and the offense.
That's crazy.
Real lucky they jumped on that one.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
What Herman
Making
Boone told
adjustments with
Petey,
his receivers.
you cannot fumble this ball.
Looking for a man. It's McLeod. Almost had the completion.
Don't put your trust in the white.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got
dang.
his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look at it.
That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal
Not
line to pick
put
up a
the
first
trust.
down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the
Go for
pressure
it.
was too much. They get him at the 15.
Go for it.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a
Go
no-brainer to
for
go
it.
for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
And those fourth down stops are so
Cheated.
momentum. to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense.
First of all, we got this gang on cheat code.
Swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He hurls one deep down the left side.
He has not
and
picked one
it
off
his
yet.
fingers incomplete. That would have been a
He has not
huge
picked
gain if he
one
could have
off
held
yet.
on.
Well, the defense is
At all.
starting to figure it out, I think. It's taken them
He
some time.
has
This
not
guy already has
picked
2
a
touchdown
ball
catches. That
off
time, though,
yet.
they were in a better position in coverage to force the incompletion.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a
He was
huge
not.
gain
I
in
had-
his fingers and he couldn't
Had
hold
to do
on.
it. Fine, I'll
Well,
do
these
it
two
myself
moved up for
moment.
multiple touchdowns in this game. They had the look they liked. They're licking their chops,
You
taking
could,
a shot down the field.
I'm trying.
We
I
haven't seen
promise
too many
you, I'm trying,
incompletions when
dog.
These guys have been trying to play throw and catch.
The short hands. It's Payne. Now they've
Ooh,
got
boy,
even
getting
more
done
breathing
up.
room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's caught inside
Is the man
the
on?
30. A huge play.
These
there as
boys,
he has it inside the 20 of the 19.
I
The Horned
must
Frogs
not
are
be
moving quickly down the
playing
field.
the game.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Throwing right. He's got it. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Get the fuck out of here.
And the beatdown has ensued.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you one more drive with this
dude
shit. I'm
is
done
just
with you.
slicing and
No.
dicing this defense into
No.
little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely
No.
comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting. Had so much
There's
success
no
today.
fucking way.
You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And the extra point is good.
That's bullshit. Good onside kick shit.
They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick.
I see.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Yeah, this is the last drive with them. I run another team. I'm not doing it. Never.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive. Jet throws toward the end zone. And
He's
here's the
still.
third interception of the night.
Well, the offense turned.
Nah. No. No. That was crazy. I hope. Nah, you wouldn't be that petty. Nah, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Nah. Nah. Yeah, whatever. Bet. I'm trying to think. Why ain't we got the Florida Georgia stadium on here? They do not have that on here this year. No. Alright, now. I need that one back. that was a call, bro. Nah,
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the Florida State Seminoles taking on the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Root to the most marginous brothers, you know, haircut 30. Until you want to learn bullseye, you know. Every time? Bruh, come on.
And the Seminoles will put two to the leather and we'll get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Before we even get this started. Where we at with it? Need you back there. Good stuff. Yup, already done. Okay, I can vibe with that. No. Nah. You can stay right there. Nope. Actually, no. Let you stay. He and we gonna see today. I'll tell you what. Oh yeah, Gillette. That boy raw. Gillette or Gillette, I think that's how you say it. Ashton Gillette. Number 9. Is he number 9? Yep, number 9. Now this where it get iffy. That's crazy. That's crazier. It done. So put this nigga in there. Ooh.
Offense getting set for first down. Back to pass, it's Sharp. Makes the grab on the left. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
He got with it now.
Well, what's the point in waiting? Why not get one of your best players involved in the game right off the bat? They take a shot, their big target outside, shows off his athletic ability, and right away this offense is humming.
Brown has it. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
It's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
It was wide open.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
Makes the catch. It's Brown.
He fumbled.
He didn't squeeze it. It's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
He fumbled.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after being knocked out.
This offense wants to send a message on the opening drive of the game. No punting today. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch. He's got enough. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Try to get it to the edge. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
I'm thinking they're going to at least hold the block for about 2 seconds.
They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it a little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to throw it Shuck. A little release to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Let the ball go.
And the Cardinals want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He makes a catch. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy.
Get together, show.
Keep it on the ground. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to throw for it. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in the rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Benson. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7.
I piss you off for you making the choice you made.
One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Smashes through. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Noles injecting some attitude, throwing the spear down and declaring they're going to run the football.
Run the football, be aggressive. This is the part of the offense that, remember, it was a long time Florida State offensive line play wasn't good enough. They're going to get that physicality, that run game, if they want to be a great program.
Great team defense on that run. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the wideout.
Why
make
is
the
he?
connection, looking to make a big play there.
Why is he not
Even
kick?
though that was an elite
That's
play, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big plays here in the second half.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big kickoff and a first down for this offense.
That's a really good-looking throw there. And I think about back in my day playing for the Gators, we were known as having this high-octane passing attack with Steve Spurrier, but every time we played the Seminoles and Chris Wenke, of course, would go on to win a Heisman Trophy, we knew that we were going to have to be executing at a high level.
Yeah.
Fires into traffic.
Yeah.
Intercepted.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cardinal. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
I love this free safety and how he plays center field, and oftentimes he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
And the extra point was good.
Yeah.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it.
All right, Craig.
Coming out with it, it's Holmes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate.
Okay.
Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And they'll line up
Thank
with the
you,
30
brother.
first down. Wants to throw. It's Coleman Hope. Got his man on the right. Still on his feet.
Hit him.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with the first down.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Nice move to stay on his feet. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Tuafili. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close.
Them boys are hitting. You hear me? Hey, I ain't. Nah, them receivers holding on. Hey, they say you the SEC. They say that
They'll
ACC.
start the drive here with first down to open this period. Handoff to the single running back.
Went too many times for it.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Florida State. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
That was wild.
Ready to try the point after. Looking to throw. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into a 2-point conversion. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field.
bro.
And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse. And they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving
a little bit
what's
better
happening
than
right
that.
now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with the first down.
Right.
And here
I had to see him out.
You
You right. The player who turned it over had to see if he
so
was
you can have
He
some
almost
balance,
turned
and
it
then
over.
you give it to your
Let
quarterback
me see what he gonna do.
and let him make some plays down the
The
field.
player who almost turned it
Yeah,
over.
exactly.
You know,
You know, coming into
I
this
thought
game,
you
this
stripped him. I
offense,
thought it was
we're gonna have
KOD.
to some way, somehow, at
KOD.
least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. It's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
Number 19, fast as hell.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short.
Fast as hell.
Going with the ground game left. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
To the ground with the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up second and 9.
Boy, he got
I
that.
like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these.
I gotta do something. No, I gotta change something. That's what I've been. Okay. That's what the other ones. Cause he finna piss me off. Stream up, kill. Hell. Dog, stream up, kill. Mute the mic. This nigga, bro. Yeah. I just told you, stream up, Q. Mute your mic. It's too late now, you know. Hey, it is what it is at this point, you know what I mean? That's crazy. Oh, wow. Waiting on you, Doc.
Set the tone, stay balanced.
Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. It got him looking to run, but they're going to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
How many first downs is that? You know, just on this drive, the defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out, continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
Hand off from the shotgun. Not much working there. It'll be second and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, taking chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. They'll toss it to the outside on the left.
50,
Noses
50,
ahead to the
50,
30-yard line to pick up a
50.
point.
What are you doing?
The Cardinals moving quickly to the line. Quarterback will audible. Dropping back, it's Shuck. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. And eventually taken down. But what about that spin move gives him the first down yardage? These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And boy, is he close to that first down.
Okay.
Maybe just a couple of inches short.
Okay. You right.
They're throwing for it on fourth down.
Oh my God.
Pass turns the ball
Boy,
over on downs.
Jalen.
Aggressive.
Jalen.
They want you to be aggressive.
Jalen.
They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now the defense has to go on the field and make some stops.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They'll leave it with him. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Finds his man. It's Toafili. Bulldozes him. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Gets it past the marker. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
And the evolution of that position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the court.
Oh my
You got to be in
God.
shape, chasing them around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and it's just and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside,
Yeah,
you know
50
you
would
don't
have
have
picked that off.
You got these defenders, they are coming. They're running at you hard, so you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker. That hit forced the incompletion.
Offense gets set for second down. Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. He's got him this time. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone.
Ain't no way the safety not over the top. I got somebody in the middle of it.
This
This is
quarterback
my
really
nerve.
does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the
That's
defense out,
crazy.
it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
That is.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point puts them on top by one.
Come on, NCAA. You hold me right now.
So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it out. It's Lacey. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. has it back on the offense, coming out ready to attack. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sideline, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
That's crazy.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll throw on 3rd down. Right down the middle.
He.
Oh, they really could have used that.
Why do you have a star under your son if you gonna sit there and drop passes?
Defense did a great job. 30 short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel in the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He gets a block. Wide open, and it's a foot race. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And that'll do it here in the second quarter. Halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. And the Cardinals will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Douglas. That gamble did not pay off as they bring.
Say man,
The 12-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too. Just
hit the afterburners, kid. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Lucas. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. And the Seminoles are in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
The hand to the running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The give to the tailback. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
83. You need to go to the bench.
Ball
Ain't
at
no
the
way.
38. The defense will try to get a stop
At
on
somewhere.
3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Open space at the 25. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And how about that on 3rd down? You give it to your playmaker in the backfield, and he's able to use his speed to go get the first.
And he's a guy that you should be focusing on with this offense. He's definitely a game breaker. He's a guy that they starred, going into this matchup that they had to stop. 3rd down, money down. You figure they might probably get him the football. They do, and they get the first down.
Looking to throw, it's Shuck. Coming after him. It's complete. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Cardinals have their offense in high gear. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Cardinals. And that one will give them the lead.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst. And he showed all of those attributes right there.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. Snapped it in the shotgun.
Get
Fires
the
into
fuck
traffic,
out
picked off.
of here, bro. Get the fuck out
The
of
50,
here.
the
Catch
40.
him 25. Catch him, catch him,
Running
catch him,
inside the
catch
20.
him. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No. I'm not- You can say that all you want to. Call it. What? Bro, okay.
Lining up.
How
for
come
the
it's
kick
only
after that
you
touchdown
only
drive.
do that when I'm getting ready to do something. You doing something on defense, bro? No. He already done.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Holmes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Mm-hmm.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming.
Okay.
After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Okay.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Croman Hope. They're working that
Oh
left
my
side.
God. Oh my
He's
God.
run out of
I'm
bounds,
trying
but
to
not
hit him.
before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back.
Get the
Turns it on in
hell
midfield.
out of here.
Sweet spin.
Get the.
Oh, look out. He's at the 10.
I
And
switched
he'll
over.
take it all
And
the
it was
way.
already
They
there. Jalen,
bring
stop
him
saying that,
down.
bro. Come on.
Touchdown
All right, Jalen.
goal.
Okay, Jalen.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create
Okay.
these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness.
Okay,
Get
Jalen.
into the end zone. Nice run.
He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The two-point attempt is
Okay,
no good
Jalen.
as they are unable to extend the lead. Almost ready to kick it
Okay,
away after
Jalen.
scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have
Come on.
a lot of balance,
Come on.
right? You want to be able to keep
Come
this
on.
defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
I tell you what, with this kind of success on the ground, I think you two knuckleheads could call plays. I mean, that's how easy it is for this offense right now. They got the ground game working. It's really easy. Now you can open up for other things, but you guys could even try your hand because they're dominating right now.
Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense gets to the quarterback. And the Cardinals racing to the line in a hurry-up.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Quickly to the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. On 4th down, going to the air. And
they did not get the ball up, bro. Come on. No, you got to make that catch. That's the catch you have.
4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the 1st down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe in you.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Oh, that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going up top.
Oh,
and he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Steps away to find some room. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. 2nd down after that incompletion.
Need the ball back.
Little touch pass to the receiver.
The ball.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I need this ball back. The worst.
Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
With that incompletion, it now sets up a very interesting decision for the head coach, right? You've got a narrow lead. Kick the field goal now, you force the opponent to have to at least score a touchdown to retake the lead. But you can also seize a lot of momentum if you get it here on 4th and short. If you're able to score a touchdown, this is a completely different game.
Hey, you call the time on.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. No good. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Oh my gosh.
Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. Running to the left. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback checking off. To the air, it's Shuck. Makes his connection. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Down in possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete.
Oh,
you
lucky ass.
He's not going to get there.
Lucky ass. That boy should have took one. And I
if you're
hit
the defensive coordinator, no time to worry about busts. You have to sell out to get the ball back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take us.
That's some bullshit.
And that's why this guy's
that is
bullshit. Between the tackles, he can pass block, and he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida State.
Fucking shit.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Bullshit.
And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Doing what the fuck they told to do. Just for this bullshit to take place.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lacey. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line.
Better. Got that one.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They'll start this drive with a pass. On target. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The Cardinals want to move quickly.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there, work in the middle of it.
Get the fuck out of here.
And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
I'll tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To throw, it's Croman Hope. Working that left side now. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Off the play fake. He's got it on the run.
Why y'all not
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
I love the play call offensively because you've got the lead. You know the defense is expecting you to run the football, and you just did it the previous play. So on that third down, you dial up the play action to keep the chains moving.
Scrambling away. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Man, the coach is going to absolutely give him an earful. You have to understand the situation in the game. I got a chance to go up by 2 scores. We're winning the football game. Ball security. I can't reach that thing. I got to cover it with 2 hands and make sure I don't turn it over. What a big-time mistake.
Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He wants to throw.
Oh my fucking gosh, bro.
It's picked off. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too.
Throws toward the end zone. Here's an interception.
But you get the ball.
What a great call on defense. Perfect coverage for what the offense had dialed up. They're able to get the pick, and now they set their offense up with an opportunity to drive the field and at least tie this one up.
Back to pass. It's Shuck. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, this offense is up against it here. Trailing late in the game, the defense knows they're going to throw the football. 1st down, they get sacked. 2nd down, incompletion. There's no mystery what's happening here. Quarterback's just going to have to make a play on 3rd down.
He's taking the deep shot.
Get the fuck out of here.
Intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but things aren't open. He throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a double.
Quarterback checking the play. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Finds his man enough for the 1st. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the 1st down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is, too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the 1st down. He need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
Looking downfield, it's Shuck. Here's a throw downfield late.
You got it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. He beat him. He beat him.
And it's loose.
He beat him.
Scoops it up.
But
Still
that's what
ball.
the fuck happens
He's at the
when
10.
you play so
Steps into
like
the
a
end zone
game.
for a touchdown. touchdown, and man, oh man, time was about to run out on him, and now they need the two-point conversion to tie.
Great job by this offense. Great execution.
That's what happens when you play to win the game.
Practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in time? You need the two-point conversion.
We don't know just yet.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it. The two-point try is good, and we are tied here in the fourth. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they've tied it up in the final minute with the touchdown and the two-point conversion. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. We finna
find out, ain't we? We finna find out, ain't we?
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
I'm not risking it.
Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Defensive back spread all over the field trying to take away the pass. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, the defense finally showing some life there. It's been tough sledding, too, because this offense has been lighting them up through the air, but a nice individual effort that time, forcing the incompletion.
Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. Looking to go up top on first down. Steps away. He fires it out to the right. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Taking it the other way.
Oh my gosh, Jalen, you are shitting me, Jalen. Okay. I hear you, dog. You know, at this point.
So here comes our first play of overtime.
At this point.
Handoff to the lone back.
Damn, that was close.
Now, when I'm in O2, and I start to get in this territory, I gotta be thinking touchdown. Like, what are my plays that I can go to now? I ran the football. I showed a little bit of conservativeness. Now I got to take advantage of a shot out wide. What's my best go-to play in this situation?
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Running the ball in OT, and a nice job by the ball carrier, finding his lane, finding his hole, putting his foot in the ground, and getting upfield.
First and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. And the Knowles want to crank the tempo. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and get...
Touchdown, Seminoles! And they're on top here in overtime.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
extra point. The lead stays at 6, and now a touchdown and a PAT will win the game.
Golly.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score.
Hey,
with
I
a
hear you,
touchdown.
dog. I hear you.
They'll go to the toss. He's brought down, but not before they pick up
I
a
hear you,
big
dog.
first down.
This running back is so dynamic, and you've got to be able to take advantage of his speed by getting him to the outside. So that's why you dial up the toss
Wow,
play
good
there.
storm.
It's a nice way to change it up and get this guy in space
Oh,
to
he's
go make
running that
plays.
something.
And the Cardinals have pushed it inside the 20. They'll run it. It's Brown. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment.
Missing that extra point gonna cost you.
Oh,
Shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the
God.
completion.
Yeah. Ain't right. We finna see.
4 down territory in overtime, and they need to pick up a 3rd and long here.
Trash 1v1 drop dead gamer tag boy streamer I got next day against
3rd
your
and
ass.
long, and he'll try to throw
Trash
for it.
1v1 drop dead gamer tag boy streamer I got next day against your ass.
Extra point.
And it's not
Yes,
an accident
sir.
they're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown
Yes,
of the game. That's your
sir.
job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the
No.
ball so they can do damage and have games like this.
No.
one.
I would have.
Now the extra point try to win the game.
Hey.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every
Oh,
play
my
matters,
goodness.
David, and that's why coaching staff.
Oh man. Thank y'all for joining. I'll be back on later.